Unfollow United. Do I think this is going to have a massive impact? No, I don't. Will I be doing it? Yes, I will. I think it's better than nothing. I think it's good that we're getting our voices out there. I do think it needs to be better thought through, and I think we need something more constructed as a protest. But for now, something's better than nothing, and getting our voices heard I think is important, because while the Glazers and Ed Woodward are still here, we will never get to the top properly again. So I will be taking part in it, but I don't know what sort of impact it's going to have, but something's better than nothing.
I think hashtag Unfollow United isn't going to work, just purely on the fact that we've done it before with the banners for Glazers out, we've done it with the green and gold to the soul. So Unfollowing United's not going to do nothing when we've got millions and millions of fans that are still going to not understand the protest and still going to follow United. I also think it's down to the fact that we don't have footballing people making footballing decisions at the club, so I think you just got to get that sorted out. But Unfollowing United is not going to do nothing towards it, but do it if you want to.
Hello Full-Time Devils, this is David from Egypt, and I wholeheartedly support the decision to unfollow Man United from all social media platforms, because us, the fans, we should make a stand against that board of directors. They're living their own utopia. They don't care about us losing trophies. They don't care about our rivals getting the better of us, reaching finals of the Champions League or the Europa League. They don't care about all of that. As long as the cash keeps on throwing through their pocket, they're satisfied with that, and they're using that club as their cash cow. We all know that. So the only way for us to affect them, to hurt them the most, is by devaluing the club. How could we do so? By simply unfollowing the club from the social media, so that it would lose from its commercial value. This is the most effective way for us to hurt that board of directors, in order for them to feel our pain, feel our hurt, and to let our message reach them clear. And don't let me start off on that Ed Woodward.
So I'm a Manchester United fan from India, and my name is Rahul, and I want to talk about our previously what was known as a football club and is now basically a business company, that is Manchester United. How many managers and how many players have come and gone in the last 7 years, and the board has just cared about how many brands we combined with and how many business transactions we did. So, well, if you don't care about football, football's not going to care about you.
Regarding the unfollow Man United issue, I think, well, it might be a thing where we actually may be able to do something against the board, against the Glazers, but they might also not take it into consideration. But what I think we are doing here is that we're showing them that the social media fans are not liking what they're seeing from the team. We're showing them that we can actually do something about it. So I actually agree with it. Unfollow Man United, but love United, hate Glazers.
Totally agree with the unfollow thing going on. Why? Because Manchester United fans like me are really very passionate and emotional about our football club, and the things which are actually happening around the football club, inside the football club, and in the matches is definitely unacceptable. So the owners, the people concerned, the top hierarchy at Old Trafford should look into this.
Hey there, Red Devils. My name is Fez, and I'm also a Manchester United fan like you all. And about this unsupport Man United thing, well, there's only one thing I would like to tell you all. Even if Manchester United gets relegated into the Championship, I would still support it, because I ain't like all those glory hunters. This badge means something, and I would support it till death, no matter what.
Hey, as a Man United fan, I think unfollow Man United is not the right thing to do, but accepting this situation of team today is not the right thing also. We need, I think we need a fresh blood for our team. We shouldn't accept this situation. I think United must change its view about, okay, Sir Alex did a very well job done for Man United, but that was past. we need a very new look to all leagues, all trophies. United must play like Liverpool, like Man City, like Tottenham. Past is past.
Well, my name is Williams. I'm a die-hard Manchester United fan. Okay, I've been following Manchester United ever since I started knowing ABC. So, but I'm very bitter about what is happening, what is going on in my darling team. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this: I believe that the problem we have in our team is Woodward. He is the problem that we have in our club. We get rid of Woodward, employ a sports director, make a good signing, things will turn around.
On this matter of hashtag unfollow Man United, I agree with what Adam says, because the club is not going to care at all what the fans protest on them. And also social media is just a part of the club. It gives income, but there are way more sources of income for Man United. They're more of a business club right now. They have many sources of income. Their sponsors, their everything.
Thanks for this platform, United Stand. I've really followed you on YouTube, and at the same time I've joined you on WhatsApp, and I don't really know what is wrong with this board. We will be linked with all the players. A player who even played for a week, a match, who played well, we will be linked to that player and end up buying players who comes in for money and has no pride for the badge. Oh shit, we need to push this thing till the board see this.
I don't think we should expect a trophy from a team next season or the season after that. The managers are not the problem, the players are. It took Alex Ferguson 4 years to win the trophy, to build a team, so we should give time to Ole to build a team. Not many great players are going to join our team this season. Why? Because we're not playing in the Champions League. So let's build the team, let's back the team, and just wait and don't expect a lot very soon. I think that is right.
Follow United just looks good on paper. It doesn't harm the owners or the investors at the moment. They are fine. They're getting the money. The sponsorship deals are coming. The tickets are running. The main thing what Manchester United fans should do is boycott the matches or hold protests during the matches, which harms the presence of Manchester United. But even it sends a big message to the board members and to our sponsors. They'll be like, how are we associated to such a club whose fans are not happy with it? Why would anyone buy their products? So the main thing what I see that Manchester United fans, rather than unfollowing their Twitter account, which is not at all monetary for the club, the money that they're getting, like 60 million, 70 million from sponsorship deals and 80 million, it's just too much money. So why not we just boycott the games or hold protests outside before the games, during the games and after the games. Make sure that the board knows, hurt the board where it hurts harder.
Is that there is really no point of unfollowing, because if you're unfollowing, that's just like saying, I'll just unfollow but I'll see a match. Just don't do that, because you should never give up. A team never gives up. A team always has a bad time, bad season. Like Liverpool last season, they didn't even get to like second place or something, or top four, I'm not too sure. But they didn't give up this season because they know they wanted it really big. We need it really big too.
Pretty much, I'm supporting the Unfollow Man United movement because, like, Ed Woodward and the Glazers and that, yeah, they need to step up because they're not paying any attention about the actual football from the club, and all they care about is money and income. And yeah, that's a factor towards the club, but we also need to care about signing good players and having a good club on the whole, so good for the supporters in that. So yeah.
I think the hashtag unfollow United is a bit misplaced because the club has been doing really well in terms of appointing Ole and trying to appoint technical director, trying to appoint football director, and I think we need to back them up for the summer window. With followers, of course, they can get like economic benefits somehow. I don't know, but I think if we're gonna unfollow somebody, it's the players, because they've been very disappointing. They haven't shown any desire to play for the club, for the badge, and I think they're the one who deserve the blame.
Unfollowing Manchester United, you're only really affecting the one part of the corporate outlet. It's social media team, and the social media team failing is not an indicator of how things are going to look for Manchester United going forward, because fundamentally it could probably be all forgotten in about 3 months anyway.
My opinion on this whole unfollow Man United trend is, in the short term, the board aren't going to go, well, we need to invest, we're losing followers. They're still going to make their money from the league. You know, they're still going to make their money from sponsorships. You know, I think the best thing to do is just stop going to games. I don't think unfollowing them is going to make a big difference. It's stop going to games, stop buying merchandise. I think that's the only thing that's going to make a difference in the long term for us to get our club back.
My personal opinion about the whole unfollow Man United thing, I think that I do get where all the fans are coming from, trying to get the Glazers to notice them, but I also think that the better way is just not attending the Cardiff match absolutely to actually get noticed even more. So that's my personal opinion.
Hi guys, Ryan here. There's no way to describe the season other than it's been really, really poor. There's a lot of changes needed, to be fair, going into the next season. We need a technical director of football / director of football. We need a good few signings in the season, probably about 6 signings, and quite possibly about fucking 10 signings to leave. Hopefully we will get far next year and hopefully we'll reach the top 4. Thanks.
Hey guys, I'm Avik. I'm from India, but currently I'm making this video from Germany. Yeah, it's completely shambolic what's going on at Manchester United. It's depressed, heart-wrenching performances, and the situation is getting worse with Liverpool and Man City going better and better. If this unfollow Manchester United is the start of a movement against the Glazers, then so be it. I support the movement, certainly.
Unfollow Manchester United. People need to remember that this needs to go to the players and not to the board. The players need to realize that they are playing for the best club in the world. And we need to believe that every one of us can make a difference in this. If we feel that I cannot make a difference, this would not work. So let's go for this and let's see what happens. Glory Man United.
I think the unfollow United thing, I don't really see the benefit of it. I don't see the essence of it, because whatever they will do, it won't make any dramatic effect. So that's it. I don't think it's not necessary. The club is in a mess, so they just have to hope that things are sorted out so that things run well. Understand, but this unnecessary media attention is not needed.
Here is why I feel we should unfollow Man United. Basically, see, the fans aren't with us. The players don't want to do anything for the jersey, and even the big names like Pogba, De Gea, if they don't want to do anything for the jersey, they don't want to play, let them go. Wearing a United jersey is of great honor, and they should respect it. And so should Ed Woodward in the transfer window. He should buy players who want to play for Man United.
To be honest, I think it's a waste of time. It's not going to do anything, not going to cost them anything. Ed Woodward, the Glazers, they're not going to be bothered by it, really. I think it's a waste of time. They need a whole new team, a whole new boardroom, all new owners, all new players, until they can get back and sort this mess out.
I think it is true, and Jose was right, because he says that in his own personal capacity as a manager, because he knew the depth of the players that he had. He knew the quality of the players that he had, because to me he feels like they were not best, they were not giving it the best of the club that they were playing for. I think Jose was right, in my view.
So I think it's a ridiculous thing to unfollow Man United because this is contribution from fans to the club. Every fan is considered as a money to the club actually. That helps to make contracts with new players and all of that. So unfollow Man United on social media, that means we are cutting a lot of money from the club. Imagine that we don't have any followers like on our social media. That means there's zero money coming to the club, which is not really good thing for long run.
Hey viewers of Full Time Devils, to give my opinion, I wouldn't agree with the unfollow Man United hashtag because it wouldn't make much of a difference to the board and to Ed Woodward because it wouldn't create any financial loss to the club. But I would like to take this opportunity to kind of reach out to them and let them know that every fan would have the same kind of thinking, that we need to invest in good footballing talent and not players of commercial value. If there is good footballing talent in the team, the commercial value will follow automatically. So I think it's high time, and it's a good wake up call for the board, because seeing Liverpool and Manchester City investing the money at the right players and following the right philosophy, they have reached that distance, and that's why we've got an amazing Premier League season this year to witness this. But I mean, it pains to see that the two rivals of Man United are progressing this far. I wouldn't want to be another Liverpool to wait another 30 years for a title. I would like to see the title back in Manchester, the red part of Manchester, as soon as possible. And that's what I can say.
Okay, so unfollow Man United. Yeah, so this movement was actually started because the fans have actually like become angry. Like they have seriously become too angry, and they don't believe in the club anymore. And they believe that the objective of the club is just to make money, and that's why like they want to get out of all the social media things where the players will just put out like it's okay, we're going to be great in the next game even if they lose 4-0. And like that's not great. If you go to see, the motive of this team is that we don't have anything that it takes to compete in the like the Premier League, like in the top 4 also. We are not that great, we are not that good, and we could have been good, but we just don't have that determination. Bringing in Oli is great, but still it's not that challenging. So we need to improve, but being a true fan, I'm going to stick by my team and not going to unfollow Manchester United. Thank you.